Breaking the wall to the arts. How the internet opens a new era of creative expression beyond geographic, social, economic and political boundaries. Weiwei. Studio Weiwei, Beijing.
On November the 9th, 1989, I was in New York.
Hi Weiwei, I welcome you to Berlin via digital media. So, the reason for Ai Weiwei not being here, should you not know, is that he can't leave China. He doesn't have a passport. He hasn't been able to since 2010. In the period just after that, he also spent 80 days in isolation. And yet, Ai Weiwei, we are here today to celebrate the fact that despite the border of the wall preventing you to be here, we have been able to, for the Falling Wall Conference, make a work of art together.
Thank you.
I have known Ai Weiwei since 10 years, and we have worked on a number of ideas. And on the occasion of today, we were preparing what we could make that potentially could somehow take this conference and give it a shape that would work within this idea of a work of art. What we're going to show you now is a world premiere. You could say it's an art opening if you want. And please put your mindset into the one of being at an opening, at an exhibition. But in this case, it's one where we're going to have to ask you to also participate. Wei, do you want to start sharing the idea with the audience?
I'm very happy to have a chance to join in. And I and Olafur, we spent the past months to try to develop local idea, to have a kind of communication which can invite everybody to join in to make a mark, a drawing. We believe in today's technology and information age, and the freedom of expression yourself and communicate with ideas, just like the wind and the air, nobody can stop it. So I think this is a first step. We try to launch this concept, and of course we have to develop it. And then now I think Olafur is going to talk about it. Thank you.
The idea of a touch, we addressed that already. The idea of a mark. To make a mark that matters, to leave a mark. To leave a mark within a digital work of art needs obviously some handwriting or something analog. So what we have worked on is, in a sense, a digital platform where we're going to ask you all later on to go to a homepage, visit this work of art, which is called The Moon. The homepage you have to visit is very easy to remember. It's called Moon, 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 4 times, because the moon was taken, the moon, moon was taken, the moon, moon, moon was taken. But moon, 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 nobody had taken .com. So, and see now the idea is simply that we have facilitated for you a sphere on which you can make a mark, right? So not only can you make a mark, we're also going to have to ask you, make a mark that matters to you. Make your wish, make your dream, do something which, as insignificant a small mark might seem, still carries out this idea of there is a planet here, a moon, we call it, which is really about the feeling that we have of a shared space. It's a planet that doesn't have any boundaries, doesn't have any walls, doesn't have any religious boundaries, any political boundaries, and so on and so forth. It's accessible for all, and it will be increasingly accessible as time goes, as we are continuing building on it. And what Weiwei shared with you, the idea of a space where nothing can be stopped, just like the wind, and the idea is how we also share ideas with each other, right? There's no walls that can stop an idea. You want us to go into seeing you or making your mark, Weiwei?
Yes, I think let's see it.
Can you put the film on where Weiwei is making the mark? We are in cyber connection. And maybe put also the moon on the other side, and I will make a mark here. These are the first marks we are in fact making. Weiwei, while your film with your mark is being played, do you mind telling us what it means?
Well, I think a mark can be very personal, can be in any language, can have its own texture, feeling, pressure, and all kind of sensitivity, and it can be very poetic. The mark I'm making is the first sentence I want to say in Chinese, in the very ancient writing, which about 3,000 years ago, the time we were still in the Bronze Age. The writing actually repeat an idea called liberty or die. So that is my mark, first mark made on this moon.
As you can see, I'm working on my mark here as well. And as you can tell also, there is no way of not personalizing your mark. And as you do this, and this is also a little, sort of a little course, you put your hashtag on it, write who you are. You say, okay. And then you are now. So we are launching this work of art, or we are premiering this work of art into the world later today. It's going out on a number of Twitter accounts, pre-planned, so it's going to be a global launch. So please do not hesitate, as we need your mark to kind of give this planet, the moon, a life. And when you do it, think about what does the moon mean to you. Well, originally the moon, as Weiwei and I have discussed, was a part of the Earth, right? It's been marginalized, it's been put out there, orbiting around, but yet it influences our subconsciousness. It influences our subconsciousness in the sense it gives us tidal rises, gives us full moons, it gives us some access, romanticizing or not, to the things that we do not know that we want to know. Weiwei, we have presented then the moon now to people. Do you want to share with them something about the fact that we are in a situation here, you are now forced to work on exhibitions around the world from where you are working in China?
I think not have a chance to travel, which offers me a very special condition and possibility. And only today I can really still communicate with people and to use this special status to announce and creativity and imagination cannot be stopped, and we still can communicate through the web, and can to talk to each other and to set up platform for exchange ideas. And that is the very essential meaning of communication, and that is what the freedom is about.
Connecting to what I said at the beginning, that the creativity might start from within, but it also very much lays in which way do one actually succeed to touch the world. The idea of civic responsibility. One sometimes makes the mistake to think that I would argue, the need to kind of challenge the idea of what does civic mean actually does not only reside, of course, in China. It's a question that resides everywhere, on the whole planet. And creativity is one, obviously, or not the only one, but one of the ways one can address this, touch this, and change this. Weiwei.
Thank you. I think if I have more time we can give to other people. So I thank you very much.
Thank you, Weiwei. I also thank you all. Please go and visit Moon, and remember to put in your name, your ideas, and start sharing the marks that you make on the moon, and we will start a movement together. Thank you, and thank you, Weiwei.
Yes, I will see you there. Thank you.